Let us know in the comments below if you have experienced any of these ripoffs or if you have tips that will help others. Number 1 is those hearing aids and hearing amplifiers on Amazon that look like a miracle bargain. This is easily one of the most popular categories seniors shop for because hearing changes happen slowly, and a lot of people don't want to jump straight into an expensive clinic visit or spend thousands. So you type something like hearing aid for seniors into Amazon and you see little devices for $40, $60, maybe $100, and the listings are full of confident promises. Crystal clear sound, no more embarrassment, doctor recommended, medical grade. It's incredibly tempting because you're thinking, if this works even a little, it's worth it. Here's the problem. A lot of what's sold in that category is not really a hearing aid. It's a basic sound amplifier. That means it turns everything up, including the annoying stuff. Dish clatter, traffic, background noise, even your own footsteps. And turning everything up is not the same as improving speech clarity. In real life, that's exactly what frustrates seniors. You don't need the world louder, you need voices clearer. Cheap amplifiers often do the opposite. They make you feel overwhelmed and then you stop wearing them. That's how the ripoff works. You didn't lose because you're bad with tech. You lost because the product was built to look medical and feel like a solution while being a poor fit for the actual problem. The second trick is the review illusion. You'll see thousands of 5-star reviews, but you'll also notice something if you slow down. The brand names often look random, like they were generated by a keyboard smash, and the product photos look like stock images. Some listings even reuse the same photos across multiple brands. That's a huge red flag that the product is being sold under multiple labels. It's the same device, different packaging, different price. If you see a hearing device listed at $49, then you see an almost identical one at $129 with a different brand name and a limited time discount, that's not a premium version, that's a markup. The third ripoff is comfort and fit. Seniors often need comfortable ear tips, stable fit, and simple controls. A lot of cheap devices have tiny, fiddly knobs, hard-to-open battery doors, and harsh sound. They can whistle with feedback. They can irritate your ear canal. Then the seller says, well, that's normal. No, it's not. It's a product that wasn't designed for long-term daily wear. So what's the smarter alternative? First, decide what you're actually buying. If you truly want an amplifier for occasional use, like hearing the TV a little better, buy a reputable, simple TV listening system or a known brand's basic amplifier, not a mystery listing with big medical promises. But if you want real hearing support, aim for reputable, regulated, over-the-counter hearing aids from established brands and reputable retailers. Warehouse clubs and big retailers often carry solid OTC options, and the return policies are usually clearer. Costco is a big one people trust for hearing, and even if you don't buy there, it gives you a price baseline. Another good habit is to look for a hearing screening first, even a basic one. Sometimes what feels like hearing loss is actually wax buildup or something very fixable. You don't want to spend money on gadgets when the real fix is simple. And here's the shopping habit that saves seniors the most money. If you buy any hearing device online, you only buy it if it has a straightforward return policy and real customer support. If the listing hides support details, if the brand has no real presence outside Amazon, or if the reviews sound like marketing lines instead of real experiences, you skip it. Your hearing is too important to gamble on a bargain that doesn't deliver clarity. Number 2 is home health monitors, especially blood pressure monitors, pulse oximeters, and health scanners that promise to tell you everything about your body. Seniors buy these constantly, and for good reason. If you're managing blood pressure, heart health, oxygen, or just general peace of mind, having a reliable home monitor is a smart move. The ripoff is that Amazon is full of devices that look medical and professional, but the accuracy can be questionable, the instructions can be confusing, and the sizing is often wrong. And wrong sizing is not a small detail. If the cuff doesn't fit right, your blood pressure numbers can be off. That can lead to needless anxiety or worse, false reassurance. Here's how seniors get pulled in. You see a device that claims to be hospital grade with a big bright screen, sometimes with a one-button promise. It's often cheaper than the recognizable pharmacy brands, and the reviews are loaded with people saying, "Works great," but most people can't actually tell accuracy by feel.
The device gives a number, and unless you're comparing it to a known accurate device at the same time, you don't really know if it's right. That's what makes this category dangerous. The product can be wrong in a calm, quiet way. It doesn't scream scam, it just quietly gives you shaky data. Pulse oximeters are the same story. They became popular during the pandemic, and now they're a common senior item. Some are fine, some are junk. A cheap one may give inconsistent readings if your hands are cold, if your nail polish affects the sensor, or if the device itself is poorly made. Seniors don't need a device that makes them panic because it flashes a low oxygen number when nothing is actually wrong. That's how the ripoff becomes emotional. You trust the gadget and it plays with your nerves. The other trap is all-in-one health monitors that claim they can measure blood sugar without a finger stick, scan your heart rhythm, track hydration, read stress levels, and basically act like a mini doctor. A lot of these claims are exaggerated, vague, or not realistically supported by a little plastic gadget you bought online. Seniors are targeted because the fear is real. Nobody wants to miss a health problem, so a device that promises early detection sounds like safety. But the truth is, reliable medical measurement is hard, and when something looks too magical at too low a price, you should be skeptical. So what's the smarter alternative? Buy boring. Seriously, buy a known, widely used blood pressure monitor from a recognizable brand you see in pharmacies and doctor offices, and make sure you're buying the correct cuff size. Upper arm cuffs are generally more reliable than wrist cuffs for most people. Then take it to your next doctor visit and compare readings. That one habit, comparing your home monitor to your doctor's numbers, turns your device into something you can trust. For pulse oximeters, choose a well-reviewed, established model and learn the basics. Warm hands, still finger, wait for the number to stabilize. Don't let one weird reading ruin your day. And if what you really want is ongoing tracking and fall detection, you might be better served by mainstream wearables from major brands, because they have better support and clearer update paths. The big rule is this: don't buy a mystery medical device because the listing uses fancy words. For health tools, you want reliability, returns, and support more than you want a bargain price.
Number 3 is knee braces, back braces, compression sleeves, and all the copper, magnetic, and miracle pain relief wearables that seniors buy by the truckload. This is one of the most popular Amazon senior categories because it feels practical. You're not asking for a miracle, you're saying, my knee hurts, I want support. And to be fair, a good brace or compression sleeve can help. The ripoff is how Amazon turns that sensible need into a premium-priced gimmick. Let's start with the copper craze. Copper compression sleeves are everywhere, and the marketing is always the same. Copper-infused fabric, improved circulation, reduced inflammation, joint recovery, all this confident language. In reality, what helps many people is simple compression and warmth. Compression can reduce swelling and provide a sense of stability. Warmth can soothe. You don't need copper ions or a mystical fabric story to get that benefit. Often, you're paying extra for a buzzword. Then there are braces that promise to fix arthritis cane, meniscus tears, and bone-on-bone issues. That's where you need to be careful. A brace can provide support. It doesn't rebuild cartilage. It doesn't realign your joint in some magical, permanent way. When the product is marketed like a cure, the price often goes up, and seniors get charged for hope. Sizing is another big trap. A lot of these products are one size fits all or use vague sizing charts. Seniors buy them, they're too tight or too loose, they roll down, pinch, itch, or cause skin irritation. Then returns become a hassle because the item is considered worn or the seller is a third party with slow responses. The ripoff isn't always the brace itself, it's the combination of inflated claims, poor fit, and difficulty getting your money back when it doesn't work for you. And don't underestimate fake review patterns here either. These braces get huge review counts because sellers bundle them with free gifts and incentives. You'll see reviews that say, amazing product, with no details. That doesn't help you. A real brace review sounds like a real person. What condition they have, whether it stayed in place, whether it helped walking or stairs, whether it held up after washing. So what do you buy instead? First, if you want light support, buy a simple, reputable compression sleeve from a known brand, and don't overpay for copper. Second, if you need real stabilization, go to a pharmacy or medical supply store and physically try options. The best brace is the one that fits and is comfortable enough that you'll actually wear it.
Third, ask your doctor or physical therapist what type of support you need. There's a huge difference between a simple sleeve and an unloader brace, and seniors shouldn't have to guess based on an Amazon listing. A great low-cost alternative is focusing on strengthening and mobility. I know that's not as fun as buying a product, but it's true. Gentle leg strengthening and balance work often helps knees and hips more than any sleeve ever will. The brace can be support. The real fix is the routine. So if you do buy a brace, treat it as support and be skeptical of miracle language. Your goal is comfort, safety, and daily function, not paying premium prices for fancy words.
Number 4 is the neuropathy, circulation, and detox devices, especially foot massagers, EMS pads, and miracle insoles. This category is huge with seniors because foot pain and numbness are common, and the fear behind it is real. A lot of people worry about circulation, diabetes complications, balance, and falling. That's exactly why this category is a perfect money trap, because sellers can take a real concern and attach it to vague promises like stimulates circulation, flushes toxins, or heals nerves. The first ripoff is the detox language. Anything that claims you can detox through your feet with pads, patches, or colored water is usually selling you a story. Seniors don't need that. Your body detoxes through your liver and kidneys. If you see detox claims, you should immediately slow down and assume you're looking at marketing, not medicine. The second ripoff is the flood of no-name EMS and foot stimulation products. Some legitimate devices exist in the world for pain management and circulation support. The problem is Amazon is full of cheap versions with unknown electrical safety standards, confusing controls, and claims that sound like a medical miracle. Seniors may buy them, crank up the intensity, and end up with discomfort, skin irritation, or just disappointment because the device doesn't actually address the root cause. The third trap is pricing and rebranding. You'll see one foot stimulator listed at $39, another at $129, and the difference is basically the packaging. This is one of those categories where sellers slap different names on the same basic product. Seniors think they're buying a premium model, but they're often buying the same thing with a higher price tag. The smarter alternative starts with a simple question: what are you trying to solve? If it's pain, talk to your doctor first, especially if you have diabetes or circulation concerns. A device is not a substitute for medical advice. If it's mild discomfort and you want comfort, sometimes the best value is very unsexy: quality supportive shoes, proper socks, gentle stretching, and a basic foot roller. If you want a massager, buy one with straightforward controls, a real warranty, and easy returns from a reputable retailer. If you want compression, consider compression socks, but do it safely. Proper fit matters, and not everyone should use tight compression without guidance. And for neuropathy specifically, don't let Amazon listings convince you there's a quick gadget cure. Some people benefit from physical therapy, strength work, balance training, and medical management. A vibrating pad might feel nice, but feeling nice is not the same as treating nerve issues. Seniors deserve honest tools, not miracle marketing.
Number 5 is medical alert systems and emergency buttons. Seniors love these for good reason. If you live alone, if you've had a fall, or if you're caring for a spouse, a reliable emergency option is priceless. The ripoff comes from two places: overpriced gear with hidden monthly fees, and low-quality devices sold through questionable channels that fail when you actually need them. Amazon makes this tricky because you'll see devices that look like a full medical alert solution for a one-time price, but many of those require a subscription for monitoring, cellular service, or emergency dispatch. Sometimes that subscription is poorly explained. Seniors think they're buying a complete service, and then they learn it's basically a dumb button unless you pay every month. That's not always wrong. Monitoring services do cost money, but it becomes a ripoff when it's unclear, when canceling is hard, or when the device itself is cheaply made. Then there's the fear marketing trap. Some sellers and advertisers push these products by making seniors feel unsafe without them. That's not fair. Safety is important, but pressure tactics often mean you're being sold a high-margin plan. So what's the smarter alternative? First, decide whether you need professional monitoring or whether you need a way to contact family and 911 quickly. Those are different. If you want monitoring, buy from established providers with clear pricing and real customer service. Don't buy mystery monitoring from a listing that looks like it was put together yesterday. If you don't need monitoring, there are simpler options: smartphone emergency features, smart speakers that can call for help, and wearable devices from major brands that offer fall detection and emergency calling. Some seniors love those because they also do normal daily things like time, reminders, and calls, not just emergency alerts. Second, test your system. Seniors should always test the device monthly. Push the button, confirm it works, confirm the battery, confirm the connection. A medical alert device you never test is like a smoke detector with a dead battery. And third, don't overpay for medical-looking plastic. You're paying for reliability and response, not for a pendant that looks official. Focus on clear service terms, easy cancellation, and real support.
Number 6 is mobility gear, especially ultra-cheap scooters, walkers, wheelchairs, and lift chairs sold through third-party sellers. Seniors want independence and they should have it, but this category is where too good to be true becomes genuinely dangerous. A cheap mobility scooter listing might not just waste money, it might fail structurally and might have no parts support. It might be difficult to service, and if the seller disappears, you're stuck. The biggest trap is the price gap. Real mobility scooters and power chairs are not $199. When you see extremely low prices, it's often a bait listing, a used or refurbished item described like new, or an underbuilt product that won't last. Another issue is shipping damage. These are heavy items. If they arrive damaged and the return process is complicated, seniors can lose weeks trying to get it resolved. The smarter alternative is to buy mobility gear like you buy a car battery, from someone who will be there after the sale. Medical supply stores can be pricier, but they provide fitting, support, service, and warranties that matter. Warehouse clubs and big box stores sometimes sell reputable brands too, and their return policies are usually clearer. Another good move is local used market options through reputable mobility dealers, where you can physically see the device, test it, and confirm battery health. If you do buy online, the rule is simple. You only buy a mobility device from a recognizable manufacturer with an actual warranty and an easy path to parts and service. Seniors shouldn't have to gamble their safety on a pretty Amazon listing. Number 7 is orthopedic pillows, mattress toppers, and pain relief sleep products marketed as life-changing for seniors. This one is sneaky because sleep matters and back pain and hip pain can ruin your day. But Amazon is full of toppers and pillows with inflated claims and inflated prices, and seniors get hit because you're trying to solve a real quality of life problem. The ripoff here often looks like fake discounting. You'll see a topper normally $199 on sale for $79, and you think you're getting a deal, but that normal price may be made up. Then you get the product and it's thin, it compresses quickly, it smells strongly of chemicals, and it doesn't support your body the way you expected. Another common problem is counterfeit and rebranded foam. The listing makes it sound premium, cooling gel, bamboo cover, medical-grade memory foam, but the product you receive feels like a cheap sponge. The smarter alternative is to buy sleep products like a grown-up. Focus on return policy and reputability. A sleep product is personal. If you can't return it easily, don't buy it. Consider buying from retailers known for strong sleep returns or buy brands with long-standing reputations. Also, don't ignore simpler fixes. A supportive pillow that matches your sleep position, a gradual adjustment to mattress firmness, and basic stretching can sometimes do more than a random topper. And here's a senior-specific tip. If you have hip pain, a knee pillow or leg support pillow can help align your body and reduce pressure, but you don't need a $79 medical one. A simple, well-reviewed support pillow from a reputable brand is fine. Don't let the word orthopedic double the price. Number 8 is memory and brain booster supplements. Seniors see these everywhere because memory is a sensitive topic and marketers know that. Amazon is packed with capsules that promise sharper focus, better recall, improved brain power, and protection against aging. And the ripoff is that most of these products are selling certainty in a category that doesn't have it. A lot of these supplements use vague ingredient blends and fancy labels. You'll see proprietary neurotropic complex, and it sounds scientific, but it often means you don't really know what dose you're getting of anything. Then you'll see reviews like, "I feel amazing," and you can't tell whether it's placebo, caffeine, better sleep, or a real effect. Seniors end up paying $40, $60, even $90 a bottle, and after a few months, they realize nothing changed except their bank balance. The smarter alternative is unsexy but effective. Talk to your doctor about basic deficiencies. Many seniors benefit from making sure their B12, vitamin D, and overall nutrition are in a healthy range. That's real.
Exercise, sleep, social engagement, and mental activity matter more than mystery pills. If you do want supplements, stick to reputable companies and simple formulas with clear labeling, and avoid auto-ship traps. If the listing encourages subscriptions, save 15% monthly, be careful. It's easy to start a recurring charge and forget, especially if you're buying multiple household items online. Bottom line, don't buy expensive hope in a bottle. Seniors deserve honesty. Spend your money on habits and medical guidance that actually move the needle. Number 9 is kitchen senior helper gadgets. Electric jar openers, can openers, special graters, automatic peelers, and all the little devices that promise to make cooking easy again. Some of these are fantastic. The rip-off is when the gadget is overpriced, flimsy, and sold as a miracle when a simpler tool would work better. Electric jar openers are a classic example. A cheap one may not grip properly, may struggle with certain lid sizes, and may break quickly. Seniors buy it because arthritis makes jars tough, then the gadget fails and they feel discouraged. The smarter alternative is often a simple manual jar opener with a strong grip and good ergonomics, plus an anti-slip mat. That combination works for many people and lasts forever. Sometimes even running the lid under warm water and using a rubber grip pad solves it. Same with can openers. A decent manual can opener with a large handle can beat a cheap electric. If you need electric, buy from a brand with a long history and easy returns. Kitchen tools are one area where reputation matters. And here's the habit that saves money. Don't buy 10 gadgets. Buy 2 or 3 good ones that solve your real problems. Seniors don't need drawers full of plastic devices that fail after a month. Also, watch for as seen on TV style listings that show perfect results that real hands never achieve. If the product looks too clever, too complex, and too cheap, it's often not built to last. The best kitchen help is sturdy, simple, and comfortable to hold. Number 10 is home safety and security gadgets marketed to seniors. Cheap door alarms, off-brand security cameras, medical motion sensors, and doorbells that promise safety but hide costs or create new problems. Seniors buy these because safety matters, and they want peace of mind. But Amazon is full of cheap devices that have confusing apps, questionable privacy practices, and hidden subscriptions. The ripoff looks like this. You buy a $29 camera, set it up, and then you learn that any useful features, recording, cloud storage, alerts, require a monthly fee. Or you try to set it up and the app is confusing, the instructions are poor, and customer support doesn't exist. Worse, some cheap devices have weak security. Seniors don't need a gadget that introduces new risk. The smarter alternative is to buy from established home security brands, even if it costs a bit more, because you get updates, support, and clearer policies. If you don't want subscriptions, choose devices that store video locally and make that clear up front. And for many seniors, the simplest safety upgrades aren't cameras at all. Better outdoor lighting, sturdy locks, a peephole camera if needed, and a habit of not answering the door to strangers. Also, don't ignore the power of family setup help. If your son, daughter, or grandkid can set up a reputable system once, you're much better off than trying to wrestle with a mystery device that has no support. Seniors deserve security that reduces stress, not gadgets that become a project. So that's the list. 10 popular senior-targeted Amazon products that often turn into ripoffs and the better ways to spend your money. And if you want one simple rule that protects seniors more than anything else, it's this. For anything related to your health, your mobility, your safety, or your hearing, don't buy the cheapest thing with the loudest promises. Buy the boring, reputable thing with a clear return policy. That's how you keep your independence, protect your budget, and avoid the kind of Amazon regret that nobody needs in 2020.